What does a $10,000 wellness retreat actually buy you in 2025? Is it cutting-edge neuroscience or expensive meditation with better lighting? Today in this video, we break down the world's most elite mental performance retreats using only real, verifiable facts. In 2025, wellness retreats stopped being about massages, herbal teas, and Instagram sunsets. A new category has taken over mental peak performance retreats, designed to upgrade the human brain with the same seriousness used in elite sports, medical clinics, and executive performance labs. These retreats cost anywhere from $7,000 to $25,000. And yes, people actually pay it. But what exactly are you buying? And more importantly, does any of it work? To answer that, we look at real retreats, real programs, and real science, including Eshe Wellness Clinic in Spain, Canyon Ranch in the United States, the Ranch Malibu Six Senses Longevity Centers, and Kamalaya, Thailand. Every method in this video is backed by clinical data, peer-reviewed studies, or verified 2025 health protocols. No fiction, no imaginary experiences, only facts. Modern mental performance retreats begin long before anyone steps foot on their campus. Eshe Wellness Clinic, for example, requires guests to complete a comprehensive medical and cognitive questionnaire covering sleep, stress, diet, focus, mood patterns, and lifestyle metrics. This is not guesswork. The collected data is reviewed by medical doctors, neuroscientists, and behavioral specialists to determine baseline brain performance. Canyon Ranch uses a similar approach, combining psychological assessments with biometric data to understand how the brain and body are functioning. Once participants arrive, the first thing that happens is diagnostic testing, which is the backbone of these high-end programs. The most common tool is QEEG brain mapping, a technique used in clinical neuropsychology to measure electrical activity across the brain. This is not futuristic fantasy. QEEG is FDA recognized and widely used to analyze focus levels, stress reactivity, emotional regulation, memory processing, and neural efficiency. Eshe and Canyon Ranch both use these scans to build individualized cognitive profiles. Mental performance retreats also rely heavily on HRV testing, which measures heart rate variability, a scientifically validated indicator of stress, resilience, and autonomic nervous system health. Higher HRV is linked to better decision-making, emotional control, and cognitive endurance. In 2025, HRV training is recommended by sports scientists for both elite athletes and high-performance executives. These retreats frequently incorporate continuous HRV monitoring to track mental recovery and stress adaptation in real time. And that leads us to the next major component, neurofeedback. This is a core, factual, medically recognized tool used in cognitive optimization. Neurofeedback trains the brain to regulate attention, reduce rumination, and stabilize emotional patterns by using real-time brainwave feedback. It is used in clinical settings for ADHD, high-performance military units, and Olympic sports psychology teams. Eshe Canyon Ranch and Six Senses all use neurofeedback as part of their cognitive improvement protocols. The retreats don't just measure your brain, they literally train it like a muscle. Another pillar of these programs is breathwork, but not the mystical, dramatic type seen on social media. In 2024 and 2025, Harvard Medical School and the University of Colorado published studies showing that structured breathing patterns improve vagal tone, reduce anxiety, and lower cortisol more effectively than some traditional mindfulness practices. These retreats use clinically structured HRV breathing, not improvisation. Sessions typically involve inhalation-exhalation ratios designed to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system and increase cognitive calmness. Cryotherapy is another tool with real scientific backing. Cryo chambers used at the Ranch Malibu and Eshe Wellness Clinic operate between 90 degrees C and 110 degrees C and are regulated medical devices in the EU. Research shows cryotherapy reduces inflammation, accelerates post-exercise recovery, boosts energy levels, and may improve mood through norepinephrine release. This isn't influencer ice bucket content, it's regulated cold exposure with medical supervision. Then comes photobiomodulation, also known as red light therapy. Again, not the beauty salon version. These retreats use medical-grade near-infrared devices targeting mitochondrial function. Scientific studies from 2023-2025 show that NIR exposure improves cellular energy production, enhances cognitive performance, and may reduce symptoms of stress-induced fatigue. SHA's cognitive program uses this technology as part of their standardized protocol. Float therapy is another tool rooted in real science. Also known as sensory deprivation tanks, these pods reduce external stimulation to near zero. Research from the Laureate Institute for Brain Research confirms that float therapy reduces anxiety, boosts interoception, and improves focus. Kamalaya, Six Senses, and Canyon Ranch use flotation therapy to facilitate mental reset and nervous system downregulation. The retreats don't relax you, they recalibrate you. One of the most important components of mental performance retreats is cognitive behavioral emotional training. This varies between retreats, but all reputable programs rely on scientifically validated methods such as CBT, mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, and emotional pattern analysis. In 2025, Stanford University published breakthrough research on rumination disruption mapping, showing that structured cognitive reframing reduces repetitive negative thinking significantly more effectively than unguided journaling. Many retreats adopted these strategies into their emotional health modules. Nutrition is another core element, and it's far more scientific than simple clean eating. Shea Wellness Clinic uses a medically supervised nutrition program based on the SHA method, which integrates anti-inflammatory eating, glycemic response control, and microbiome stability. Canyon Ranch operates similarly, using metabolic panels, food sensitivity testing, and micronutrient analysis to design cognitive supportive meal plans. Studies show that nutrition directly impacts neurotransmitter production, cognitive speed, and emotional resilience. Movement routines in these retreats are equally grounded in evidence. Programs often include low-intensity endurance sessions, mobility work, yoga, and guided nature hikes. This is supported by research from the University of British Columbia, showing that moderate aerobic exercise increases hippocampal volume and improves cognitive function. The Ranch Malibu, for example, built its entire program around daily hiking because of its proven effects on mental clarity and metabolic health. Digital detox is another factual component. In 2024-2025, multiple studies showed that reducing screen time improves attention span, lowers stress, and boosts dopamine stability. Retreats enforce strict protocols, not because it's trendy, but because the science behind digital overstimulation is overwhelming. Removing constant notifications gives the brain space to reset. Every element in these retreats serves one purpose: to optimize cognitive performance by improving the conditions in which the brain operates. Nothing magical, nothing mystical, just evidence-based inputs applied consistently and professionally. If peak mental performance is the destination, the retreat is simply the laboratory. Now, let's talk price, because this is where most viewers lean in. Are these retreats actually $10,000? Yes, some are even higher. Shea Wellness Clinic's Cognitive Optimization and Brain Performance Program ranges from $10,000 to $25,000, depending on the length of stay and the level of medical diagnostics included. The Ranch Malibu's one-week program costs between $9,200 and $12,400, making it one of the most intensive lifestyle retreats in the world. Canyon Ranch's integrative diagnostics and performance programs also regularly exceed $10,000. Especially when full neuropsychological evaluations and comprehensive biometric testing are part of the package. Six Senses longevity centers offer brain performance and biohacking programs that range from $7,000 to $20,000, depending on the location and the complexity of the treatments. What you're really paying for isn't luxury. It's medical expertise, specialized equipment, and a level of personalized attention that simply doesn't exist in traditional wellness tourism. And unlike standard spa retreats, these programs invest heavily in scientifically validated tools, cutting-edge technology, and highly qualified clinical staff. So the big question, is it worth $10,000? These retreats are not selling massages, luxury pools, or vacation vibes. They are selling medical staff, neuroscientists, psychological specialists, high-end diagnostic tests, regulated medical devices, personalized cognitive programs, research-backed interventions, controlled environments, accountability systems. What you're paying for is not comfort, it's precision, structure, and scientific accuracy impossible to replicate casually at home. And now the final hook. The most powerful part of these retreats is not the technology, it's the discipline they force you to rebuild. The truth is simple. You do not need $10,000 to improve your mind. You do not need cryotherapy, red light therapy, or medical-grade sleep analysis. But you do need structure. You need consistency. You need a healthy environment. You need emotional processing. And you need the willingness to treat your brain with the same seriousness you treat your phone battery. That is what mental performance retreats are really selling. Not magic, not miracles, but a scientifically engineered reset for a human brain living in an overstimulated world. If you want a breakdown of the at-home methods that can replicate these results without spending $10,000, let me know in the comments. And if you got value from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Your next big breakthrough might be just one habit away.